Well, he got a big double play ball. I mean, I think that was the big out. So, you know, he gave up a broken bat hit, I think, that to lead it off, and then a perfect bunt by Joe Mauer, and then I think Todd probably could have made that play if he barehanded it, but he used his gloves. So, and then CeCe got a big double play and kept it to a minimum of 1.
Do you look back to that inning and say, if he doesn't get that double play, you could be dealing with a much different situation?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if he gets a base hit there, it can be a huge inning. So, just an outstanding job by CeCe.
Brett Gardner continues to make things happen on offense. 3 hits, a stolen base, advancing on 2 wild pitches. How much do you feel like he really sets the tone?
Well, I mean, he does. I mean, he gives you long at-bats every night. And I thought our hitters did a really good job tonight. I mean, they really made, Barrios work really, really hard tonight. 80-something pitches in the 4th inning, and maybe even more than that. So, it seemed like we had a lot of opportunities, but they made him work, and we got enough runs to win the game.
Middle, Joe.
How did you see some extra rest paying off for CeCe throughout the game?
I thought his stuff was good tonight. Again, our concern is the turf in Toronto. Since that was last time he was there. He was pretty down, thinking that it could be it. So. But I think the extra rest helps him. I thought his fastball was good tonight, and it had some life to it, and his cutter was good, and his cutter's a big pitch for him. I think that's what he got the double play ball on in the first. So it definitely helped him.
And how would you put in perspective 3rd all-time in strikeouts for lefty pitchers in history?
It's amazing what he's accomplished in his career. And he's been that guy that you could always count on in big situations, and he's been that here too.
Who else?
Kept him in there in the 6th, and you got the results you wanted. What did you think when that ball that ended the inning went off the bat?
Well, I thought it was an out. Sometimes you can't tell with the way the wind swirls here a little bit, but I thought it was an out. I thought he made a good pitch, and, that's a big out too. I think I had Greeny up at the time and was able to start Greeny in an inning in the 7th, which was great, and Robbie and the other guys came in and did their job, but I thought it was an out off the bat.
Eric or Anthony?
Joe, has it been frustrating at all to look up at the scoreboard, even as you guys are on this stretch of, I think it's 13 out of 17, and you just haven't made up that much ground?
Yeah, well, yes and no. I mean, I'm happy about the way we're playing. I mean, that's been my focus the whole time here. Let's pay attention to what we do, and I like the way we're playing, and I think that's important, and we need to continue to play that way, and let's see what happens.
Anthony.
Just follow up my own. Was staying with Sabathia there because of the pitch count, the way he was
throwing? I just like the way he was still throwing the ball.
Meredith, did you have a question?
Joe Castro with 3 hits as well. Is he starting to look more comfortable at the
Yeah, I mean, I actually think I saw it on Sunday. Is when he flew out to pretty deep right center, I thought he kind of got back on track. And when he's going well, he's using the whole field. And when he's not, a lot of times he's pulling off the ball. And I thought that kind of – and that 5th run he drove in was a big run. We had 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Didi lines out, and then we have a strikeout. And for him to get a base hit, I thought that was a big hit.
Back right.
Joe, you talked about the quality of the at-bats. How much of that are the situational at-bats? You saw Gardner with the 2-out hit, Bird with 2 outs puts it in play. How pleasing is that?
Well, I mean, that's good. I mean, the situational hitting is extremely important, but grinding out at-bats and making starters work hard is really important because that's how you get them in trouble. And eventually you're going to break through usually.